church building itself, that it's time we do something that's kind of normal. Now, if everyone go ahead and stand to your feet, we're going to have a song of social distancing fellowship, I guess you could say. We're not going to shake hands, but I want you to turn to your neighbor and wave at him and whisper something to him. You don't have to whisper, that may be a little creepy. But you can say something nice to him. We're going to sing a congregation, okay? I know you all know it, so I hope we sing along. Some black morning when the sun is over,
too lost to be found. Every day was hard. How could I go so far? I closed my eyes and realized that a friend was watching me. And he saw me when I was dying. He saw me when I was crying. When my soul was lying at the bottom, he saw me. He saw me when I was shaking, not considering forsaking me. When on my own I could not see a thing. He saw me. To get up and get back on my feet, I got down on my knees. Oh, did I give up on me? To God I've made my plea. Through pain and despair, I saw that he was there. And never for one moment did he turn away from me. He saw me when I was dying. He saw me when I was crying. When my soul was lying at the bottom, he saw me. He saw me when I was shaking, not considering forsaking me. When on my own I could not see a thing. He saw me when I was dying. He saw me when I was crying. When my soul was lying at the bottom, he saw me. He saw me when I was shaking, not considering forsaking me. When on my own I could not see with an emptiness inside. It's like I'm wandering down the road with no end in sight. But I know as time passes here, the more heaven is drawing near. When I think about heaven, I think about home. And when I think about angels, I think about hearing those heavenly songs. When I think about Jesus, I think about praising Him around His throne. And when I think about heaven, I think about home. Is that a good thought? I know I'm homesick for the promises Christ made. No burdens, fears, no tears to ever wipe away. And I've got some loved ones who are waiting. But now I know what they kept saying. When I think about heaven, I think about home. And when I think about angels, I think about hearing those heavenly songs. When I think about Jesus, I think about praising Him around His throne. And when I think about heaven, I think about home. And when I think about heaven, I think about home. And when I think about angels, I think about hearing those heavenly songs. When I think about Jesus, I think about praising Him around His throne. And when I think about heaven, I think about home. When I think about Jesus, I wanna be praising Him around His throne. And when I think about heaven, I think about home.
Thank you so much. Well, I wanted to tell you a little bit about us real quick. We are the Shadow Brothers from right here out of Cookeville, Tennessee. Now, I'm seeing a lot of very unfamiliar faces, but I'm also seeing some familiar faces. Just want to get this awkwardness out of the way. Some of you are down there saying to yourself, I recognize this guy from somewhere. And it's okay, because I recognize some of you too. I see some of you way too much, especially Pastor Bo down here. I work at Chick-fil-A. Yeah, I serve you the Lord's chicken. I'm that little bald guy running around behind the front counter doing all kinds of crazy stuff. That's me. But yeah, I'm Josh Shira. I am the oldest of the boys up here, and I'm going to introduce the guys real quick. Right here, singing the lead part is one of my younger brothers. Some of you may recognize him too. Maybe a little too far away. He is a math teacher at DeKalb County High School. Yeah. He is one of the smartest people you will ever meet. I like to just throw some random numbers at him. It's funny because he's like a human calculator. He'll do this thing where his eyes start twitching and everything, and he'll like start adding things up in his head. It's really funny. So make welcome Aaron, please. Now, right here at the end, singing the baritone part. Now, he has some awesome hair. I have always wanted some nice hair. I used to have it, but now I don't. I started going bald at around 19, and some people say I just have a good head shape for being bald, but I don't care, I still want hair. But if I had hair, I would want it like his. So basically what I wanted to do was I wanted to grow a mullet. That is like my dream hairdo. It's just, you got, like people say, business up front, party in the back, you know? It's all, you're classy up front, but at the back you're like, man, this guy's cool. He knows what it's all about. But he's got like nice curly hair, but he has got what we call, it's like a mohawk, but a mullet, so we call it a mohawk. But he looks really nice. His name is Jacob. I'm making him up this morning. Now, things are a little bit different right now. So, things have been different. Of course, we all know we're under quarantine, or we were. Now it's we're still kind of distancing a little bit, but I've learned some different talents that I have. Now, not to alarm anyone, but I have some of the worst allergies ever. And it's like, right now with allergies, with like coughing and sneezing and everything, I have learned how to hide a cough so well, because I don't want to scare anyone around me. So I'm like, but like you go to Walmart and like people, they will scatter if you sneeze or anything. It's like, go out of there, you know. So I am trying my best not to alarm.
You know, I realize too, this is the only time when big people are scared of little people. You go to sneeze or cough out and they're gone. So
it's like you go up to the Street Fighter. You know, it's just perfect. But we've been doing a little bit different things during the quarantine. Aaron, what have you kind of learned about yourself? What have you been up to?
I'm a teacher, so I've been doing a lot of teaching at home, which has been interesting. I've realized that a lot of kids don't do their work when they're supposed to. And I thought I knew that, but I realized that when you start allowing them to work from home, it's not going to get done. But I've started 4 different diets in this quarantine. I realized that none of them worked for me. So I'm still looking. If y'all know any diets that might work, I might take a try.
Yeah? Well, you're looking good. I can tell you slow down a little bit. Jake, what are you up to, buddy?
Well, I've been writing on the honey-do list, really working on it, and she ain't done one thing.
I'm praying for you. Well, I'm a strange person. I'm an outgoing person, so it's been difficult. It really has. I think working up front at Chick-fil-A is like a perfect job for me because I love talking to people, I love goofing off and having a good time. But being locked in the house, I've got to find something to do. And eating is one of those things. So I have been experimenting with a bunch of different cereals. Did you know that every Fruit Loop is the same flavor? It really is. Try it. You'll find it's true.
And he told me this, and my son's 4 years old. My son next to me goes, "Daddy, they are the same flavor." So
it is true. Well, then I started trying different ones out and everything, and I decided, you know what? I started eating some cornflakes. And I'm like, man, I'm onto something here. I started trying to put together the shape of the United States in cornflakes. You can find all kinds of different shapes of them. So I started working up from Florida to Georgia, South Carolina, making my way under the Mason-Dixon line, then going up a little bit, and I got to Illinois and got stuck. So, another random fact, you know that you could go on eBay and you could buy a cornflake in the shape of Illinois for $1,350. Well, I wasn't about that business. So I'm done with it for a hobby. Moved on to Raisin Bran. No, I'm just kidding, guys. But we are so glad to be here this morning. It is a thrill to be back in the house of the Lord. But we're going to do a song for you right now. It's a beautiful song that Jake sings. It talks about Job. And no matter what Job went through, all the trials and troubles, he remained faithful to God. He was blessed. Listen to this song.
Another knock at the house of Job. One more servant, one more tragedy told. He lost his children, he lost all his wealth. Very soon he loses health. His wife said, "Why don't you just curse God and die?" But Job replied, "The Lord gives and He takes away. know when circumstances have my faith on hold. But I'm reminded of each and every time of the example that you left behind. Well, it's a faithful servant's day on what to say. The Lord gives and He takes away. Blessed be His name. For I've been blessed by the Father, so don't bother trying to lead me astray. Blessed be the name of Jesus, from whom all blessings flow. Lord, I want you to smile out on me, like I know you did on Job. And he said, the Lord gives and He takes away. Blessed be His name. Oh, for I've been blessed by the Father, so don't bother trying to lead me astray. Blessed be His name. Blessed be His name. Oh, blessed be His name.
Now, do you ever, like, you get in a moment and all of a sudden something hits you and it's like, okay, that annoys me. That really aggravates me. Now, I don't know if you can tell from out there, but I'm a short person. I'm only 5'5". That's pretty short for a guy. And I just got to look at the balcony, and people in the balcony, I feel like they're always so left out, so I want to say Gail. Because I am a balcony person. I show up late for everything. I'm always late. I'm usually, habitually, 1 to 2 minutes late for work. They just kind of know it's like, Josh, you're going to be here 1 or 2 minutes late. I come strolling in, hey guys, clock in and do my thing. Well, I do the same thing at church. And I think it's so cool that God's balcony has glass around it. So I like, me being a short person, when they have wood up on the balcony, I can't see past the wood. So I just thought that was really cool. Once I hey to y'all, and I'm impressed by the glass. I'm thankful for the glass. Anyways, that has nothing to do with anything. It just hit me all of a sudden. But this next song we're going to do, during the times that we're in right now, it really stands out to me. A lot of times we ask God for a huge miracle in our lives, parting the Red Sea, so to speak. But now for the way things are, we just want more of the little things. Going shopping with everyone, to eating out, being in church all the time. Listen to this song, it's called Little Things. I used to pray, God would part the sea, and He would be there standing, looking back at me. There would be a sign, a miracle or two, and I would know exactly what He wanted me to do. And that's how I would pray until the day I looked at the sun shining in the sky. I heard the birds sing to sing a lullaby. I
felt a breeze blow against my face, and I realized that every day I know His grace. And Lord, I stand amazed. It's the little things that I can't live without. It's more than just miracles God is all about. It's the little things that hold my life together. I don't need a parting sea. Every day I wake up, I ask God for more of the little things. And once I saw to see the face of God, I pray with Almighty, let me see. But then I saw some children playing, so alive and carefree, that I heard God softly whisper, "That's me." As I understood, I began to see that with everything God was reaching out to me with a helping hand or a loving smile. He was showing me that He was right there all the while. He's been with me every mile. Sure, it's the little things that I can't live without. It's more than just miracles God is all about. It's the little things that hold my life together. I don't need a parting sea. Every day I wake up, I ask God for more of the little things. Every day I wake up, I ask God for more of the little things.
Speaking of those little things, this is not part of our program here, but I'm so thankful to be back in front of people singing. Here the past couple of months, we've done concerts, but we've had to do them on camera. And your pastor can attest to this, but it is so awkward preaching or singing to a camera. Like, I tell jokes and the camera doesn't laugh at me.
Usually, real quick, usually you guys don't laugh at him either. Just
Y'all are a rare crowd.
The camera doesn't make any faces at me.
That's true. That's true. But I enjoy the audience. It's like you get to see the reaction. You just get, like if you sing a song that touches someone's heart, you get to see that on their face. A lot of times that happens. A lot of times, if you're singing a song someone doesn't like, they'll let you know real quick too. With the way they're looking at you. If you're stepping on a toe, you can see that too. But it is so good to be back in church this morning. Aren't all happy to be here? That's good. We're going to do one more song for you real quick, and then we'll come back up later. But we want to leave y'all with a song that a lot of you might recognize. And I hope you enjoy it. It's an old song. It's called In the Sweet By and By. There's a land that is fairer than day, and by faith we can see it afar. For the Father waits
sweet by and by, we shall meet on that beautiful shore.
Y'all recognize that? Hey, if you want to, feel free to sing along with us. We don't mind one bit.
To our bountiful Father above, we will offer a tribute of praise for the glorious gift of His love and the blessings that our days in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore.
Alright now, I'm hearing some of you out there, and I'm thinking I should just put the mic down and go back to it. No?
In the sweet by and by, we shall meet on that beautiful shore. In the sweet by and by, we shall meet on that beautiful shore. We shall meet on that beautiful shore.
Isn't that wonderful? Wonderful to hear songs of hope, songs of truth. Got to meet these guys at an association meeting. They came up, and he's right. I was looking at Josh like, I know that guy. I don't know where I know him. I have met him. Maybe he was a child like back. Is he from Valdosta, Georgia? Maybe he grew up near me or something. I know him. Where do I know him from? And then Brother James Hickey said, you might have seen John before. He works at Chick-fil-A. He's one of the managers of the Chick-fil-A. And oh man, I got red-faced. I thought I have been to Chick-fil-A. I tried every excuse in the book to try to get to Chick-fil-A. I've got
It was so funny. I'm sitting down here.
Yeah, that's it. And it's embarrassing how much I love Chick-fil-A, but hey, and how much I want it on a Sunday. Is that you? Like, Sundays I'll go, come on, let's go get some chicken. And she's like, they're closed. And I can't seem to remember that. It just seems like I really want one on Sunday. So, it's so good to be back in the house with you this morning. We've been going through the churches in the book of Revelation. And we're looking at a third church this morning. If you have your Bible, turn to Revelation chapter 2, and we'll be looking at verses 12 through 17 there. It's the church of Pergamum. And it's interesting that the Lord introduces himself in unique ways to each of these churches. He addresses the letter to the angel of the church, and we've talked about that the last couple of weeks, as being either the minister of that church, which is kind of cool to think of being an angel. No one's ever really called me an angel before, except for maybe my mom. Where is mom? Are y'all there? Oh, I can kind of see her there. Maybe mom's going. But more than likely, it's actually, a lot of commentators say it's actual angel of that church. An angel that is in charge of being, and that's exciting too, isn't it? To think about an angel of Gum Springs, what he might look like. I'm sure he's handsome and strong, and he's familiar with us and our culture and our world around us, and so that's exciting as well. But there's this message here that we see to a third church, and God introduced himself, or Jesus introduced himself in a unique way to each of these churches, and this is a very, very strong message that he gives to this church. He gives almost every one of the churches, or every one of the churches we've seen so far, he gives them a strong word of confidence and encouragement to them. And then, in some of them, and we're going to see this morning, he gives them a word of warning. And he's a good we have a good father. If he wasn't a good father, he wouldn't tell us the truth. He would just brush it under the rug and say, just go on, live your life any way you want. But he gives us a strong word of warning. And it's to this church back then, but it's also to us today. So let's read this together. And to the angel, this is in verse 12, to the angel of the church in Pergamum write, the one who has a sharp two-edged sword says this. I don't know about you, but that introduction is kind of intimidating, isn't it? I mean, we don't see, most of our warfare today and intimidation that we see against other countries when we have to go to war and stuff, it's with weapons like guns and things like that, and tanks and planes and drones, and those things are intimidating. But there is something that is very intimidating about thinking about someone wielding a sword. You know, even as a kid, I thought that was intimidating. But this is no ordinary sword. This is a two-edged sword. One of the commentators I read this week said that a two-edged sword might mean this. One side sharpened, very sharp, to cut away all the things that don't need to be in our lives. Right? And another side, the other side of the edge, a side to open up a festering wound that needs to be cleaned out so we can receive healing. However you see it, the Lord says He comes to us with not just a two-edged sword, but a sharp two-edged sword. And this is what He says in verse 13. He says, I know where you dwell. I know where you dwell. Where these people dwelled back then was a city called Pergamum, and it was a very majestic city. As a matter of fact, the Romans made this city their capital city it was the capital city for some 400 years. Why? Because it was a beautiful city. It was an ornate city. It was raised up and elevated up on top of this mountain. It was elevated so much so that the residents of the city, they could look out and for some 15 miles, they could see the Mediterranean Sea out there in their view. It was a beautiful city. They had several claims to fame. They had the largest and greatest library besides Alexandria in Egypt. They were known for that. They were known for their religious centers of the world. They had many altars set up to false gods. Their most famous one to Zeus. And I found this interesting. The pagan altar that was built to Zeus there was the largest, most ornate, most famous altar in the world at the time. It was 40 feet high, 90 feet square, and it was in the center of the city at the highest point. So when people were coming in from the Mediterranean Sea, they would look out and they would see this statue, this altar, this depiction of this foreign pagan god, Zeus. Everybody traveled to the city knew where they were coming, what they were expecting to do and to see. A lot of false worship, a lot of false gods, a lot of bad things going on there. And Jesus writes to the city and he says, I know. He says, first, I'm going to come with this two-edged sword. It's sharp. Then he says, I know where you dwell. And that's interesting, that word dwell. He doesn't say, I know where you live. I know where you stay. He said, I know where you dwell. This word dwell is different in the Greek even. When you look at it, it has a meaning of they are planted there. They have planted roots there. They are established there. They're not going anywhere. Which is very interesting because when you read a lot of times in Scripture, it talks about us and people as being pilgrims on this passage through life. We're just making our way through here. This is not our home. Heaven is our home. We are citizens of a greater kingdom in heaven, and we're making our way there. And so they wouldn't use this terminology of dwell very often, but it says these people, they had made roots there. They were established there. And it was actually, he was giving that to them in a word of encouragement. He said, I know where you dwell, where Satan's throne is. Again, horrible things going on there. But he says this, in the middle of living and dwelling in this place, putting roots down, you hold fast to my name. You do not deny my faith, even in the days of Antipas, my witness, the faithful one who was killed among you where Satan dwells. He says, you dwell in a place that is evil, a place that is rotten to the core, a place where false idols and worship goes on all day, where meat and has been sacrificed and martyred for my name's sake. This is the only mention of this guy Antipas in Scripture. But I think, what an amazing proclamation by Jesus. What an amazing label that is placed upon this guy. It says, my faithful one. And that's been an incredible challenge to me this whole week. As I've been thinking about coming back in here together and the excitement of that, we have said together, may we be found faithful when Jesus returns. And that's my prayer. How about this? What if Jesus looked at your life and he said, there is one of my faithful ones? That's how he labeled Antipas. I pray that's how he would label us as well. Again, this time has been so unique and it's been hard. It's been hard as a pastor because I can't do visits at hospitals. I've done a wedding during this time, and that was unique. I mean, people driving up, the grandparents in cars, parking as the bride walked down, to be married, and distancing while you're proclaiming them, the two becoming one. I've done that. I had a funeral that I did this last Thursday, and that was an interesting thing as well. But one of the things that this lady that they buried there, just over here in Campaign, one of the things that we talked about when she was alive is being found faithful. And that was like her main goal. For the time she had lymphoma, and she wanted just to be, Lord, I don't want. It's not that I don't want to suffer. It's not that I'm scared. It's not that I'm afraid of dying. It's not that I'm afraid of even leaving loved ones behind. I want to be found faithful, and so we proclaim that, and I think that's what Jesus wants from all of us in this place as believers. He wants us to be found faithful, even in places that are the most difficult. Now, I asked a couple of folks this week, I was calling around asking a few of you even, where do you think, if we were thinking modern day, right now, today, where would you say you could label this place, put a label right across and say, this is where Satan dwells. This is his throne. What do you think? Washington, D.C., okay? Anybody else? Las Vegas, okay? Anybody else? I've heard these two so far. Anybody else?
Are we talking anywhere?
Anywhere.
I'd say Middle East, Iran.
Middle East, Iran. Chicago, I heard. You know what's interesting when I heard this week that really caught me off guard but made so much sense to me? I had a guy tell me, he said, I think Satan's throne, his dwelling place, is right in the palm of our hand. I said, I don't know what you mean. He said, right here in our cell phones. He said, we used to have to travel to find things that would displease the Lord, Great distances, you have to travel to go find these things. Back in this time, people would go and flock and travel long distances to get to this city to do and participate in things that displease God. I think you'd be right. Daniel, your husband told me, he said, I think this could be Satan's throne right here. It could be right in the palm of our hand. It's so close to us, isn't it? And we can't seem this is why the message is so important this morning. To live a life that is pleasing right in the middle of difficult circumstances. To live a life that is faithful in the middle of difficult circumstances. And so this is what the warning Jesus gives to this church, but also I want you to think about it in the context of us today. He says, but I have a few things against you, because you have there some who hold to the teachings of Balaam, who kept teaching Balak to put a stumbling block before the sons of Israel, to eat things sacrificed to idols, and to commit acts of immorality. Okay, to understand what he's trying to say here in this, I'm going to stay socially distant, okay, I'm going to go here. To understand what he's trying to say here, Jesus is trying to say to this church, and ultimately to us today, is this. You have to go back to the book of Numbers. 22 through 25, somewhere in there, there's a story. I was talking about this with the boys this week. There's a story about a donkey. Balaam is a prophet of God. He he's been charged by a Moabite king named Balak to come and to curse God's people. It's an amazing, desperate plea for an evil king to say, I can't do anything against this blessed nation, this blessed people. I can't do anything to harm them. They're under God's protection. I don't know what else to do. I've sacrificed to all of my idols. I've done everything I know to do. I need one of their own to curse them. So he reaches out to Balaam and he says, please come and curse these people. Come to this mountainside. You can overlook and you can see all those people camped down there. And I want you to curse them. And Balaam said, I cannot curse what God has blessed. I cannot do it. But the king Balak, he kept going after Balaam. He kept talking to him. He kept trying to persuade him with goods and jewels and the storehouses of his wealth. He kept telling him, come, I need you to curse these people. And over again he said, I will not. Eventually, though, the Lord, for some reason, you can go back, I encourage you to read this week. He tells them it's okay to follow after these men and to go. But on the way there, famously, in the story, it's an amazing story. It's Shrek before Shrek was a movie. Balaam's on this donkey that he's ridden for many years. Faithful animal, faithful source of transportation for him. And the donkey stops right in the middle of his travels. Because the donkey has eyes to see what Balaam can't see. An angel standing there with a sword. So Balaam starts to beat his donkey to go forth, and the donkey will not move. And eventually the Lord opens up the donkey's mouth, and Balaam and the donkey have a conversation. Going further, Balaam gets to Balak, and this Moabite king says, curse him. And so 3 times they set up these altars at great expense to the Moabite nation, to the Moabite king. And 3 times, instead of the cursing, Balaam instead blesses the people of God. The king, enraged, says, we need to just part ways. You're going to keep blessing them. You're going to keep doing everything against me. So we're just going to part ways. In their parting, Balaam did something very devastating. He gave him a secret. He gave the king, the evil king, a secret key and a secret code to destroying the nation of Israel. And here was the key. He said, I cannot bless what God has. I cannot curse what God has blessed. I will not do that. And they're pretty smart. They know God's blessing. They're not going to go against His will for their life. They're not going to just trick them into that. They know God too well. But if you'll just tempt them a little bit, if you'll just give them a little bit of a stumbling block. As a matter of fact, King Balak, if you'll just send some of your virgins out to their camp to seduce them, they'll fall prey to that. And they did. If you'll just invite them, they've been wandering in the wilderness for a long time. If they're tired, they're hungry, they're compromised people. If you'll just invite them to come to your meals, they'll come to your barbecue. They'll eat those meals of things that were sacrificed to false gods that will contaminate them and make them sin against God. They'll do that. If you'll just start slow and infiltrate their lives, they'll start sinning against God. They'll curse themselves. I don't have to curse them. You don't have to curse them. They'll curse themselves. What an amazing warning that Jesus gives to this church, but also gives to us right now. Your sin, my sin, in our life, it doesn't start off. No one just really starts off and says, I really just want to displease the Lord. Like that's what I really am going after. That's what I'm really going after to do right now. I'm going after just things that are going to hurt my Father, the things that are going to hurt me. No one ever really says that, do they? It's just Satan's tactic of just a little bit. If you'll just move an inch, maybe you'll move an inch more. No one really gets caught in an adulterous relationship just like that, do they? It's a conversation. It's a wink. It's a smile. It's a little bit more. Maybe it's a phone call later. It's advancement, slowly but surely, to It entraps you, entangles you, puts you in bondage and in chains. And before you know it, you're going, I don't know where I am or who I am any longer. Sin has a way of taking us further than we want to go, keeping us longer than we want to stay, and making us pay way more than we want to pay. This is what Jesus is trying to say to this church. He says, you're going this way. Little by little, you're falling after these stumbling blocks, to these idols in this place. You're living and doing and not forsaking my name in a place that is Satan's throne. But even so, little by little, you're compromising. And isn't this a great warning? Are you glad we have this warning to our church right here at Gum Springs, that we stay alert, that we stay awake, that we are aware of Satan's schemes as he tries to weasel his way into this building and into the lives of this church, into the lives of this church body. We've got to be alert for each other. That's why he gave us to each other as brothers and sisters in Christ, that we can look after each other. We can also hold each other to account. You know what would be an amazing thing in this building and among these people? This would be such an amazing thing, is if we would just toss out to the side being offended. We could just take being offended. You know, the world gets so offended by everything, right? But if we can, among our body, if we can take that offense, being offended, and take it to the side and see the love that exists in each and every heart in this room, to say, Bo, I see where you're headed. You don't see it right now. But I want to tell you, I know where that's headed. I've been there before. You need to stop. You need to pray and think about this. Can I pray with you? Can I come alongside you? Here's some scripture that talks about this right here. That's why he gave us to one another. Little by little, they were falling into corruption and temptation and sinfulness that was leading them away from the Lord. And it led to acts of immorality, which you know that the Lord hates. The Lord designed that relationship, the sexual relationship, as one man, one woman for a lifetime together. And me and the boys, we would have a Bible study every night around the table. That's been one awesome benefit of this time of quarantine. We can sit down and we'll have meals together. And we've been doing a Bible study, the book of Jude. And I was interested, as we were going through the book of Jude, just one small chapter, as we were going through that even Jude mentions in verse 11, these men who were falling prey, these women who were falling prey to sinfulness. Verse 11 says, woe to them, they've gone the way of Cain, they have rushed headlong into the error of Balaam, and they've perished. I forgot to tell you, in the book of Numbers, when they started to compromise, 24,000 of them died. 24,000 of them perished. But the people of God right there, because of sin coming in a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. This message is for us as a church as well as written down for this church in Pergamum. We've got to be on guard. Verse 15, it says, So you also have some who are the same way the teaching of the Nicolaitans. The Nicolaitans it came after a guy named Nicholas, who was a deacon in the church. He was a faithful deacon, and then he had some heretical thoughts that entered into his heart and his mind. He started teaching them. He started teaching that, hey, Jesus has overcome the law, so we're not bound by the law anymore. If we just profess Jesus as Lord, we can do and live however we want. And because of that, it led so many astray. That teaching still exists today, doesn't it? It's important that as a church body, that we don't just play the part when we come in here on Sundays or on Wednesdays, but that we live out. We are the church Monday through Friday through Saturday. We are the church. We're not just the church on Sundays or Wednesdays. We are the church all the time. We are to be faithful in every circumstance, every situation. We are to watch and to guard, not a set of rules, but a set of freedom for us as we live out our lives, honoring the Lord. So Jesus says in the most loving way in verse 16, he gives the most loving letter to this church. He says, therefore repent. Therefore repent, which means to turn away from. Repent means to go the complete opposite direction. You're going one way towards sin, you recognize it, or someone that is a dear brother or sister says, hey, you're heading that direction, it's time for you to turn around. And so you walk in the other direction, repent, and you keep walking that direction for the rest of your life. You don't turn back. And if you do, you repent again and you completely go that direction again, away from sin. The beautiful thing in this message is, therefore repent, or else. Or else. You ever had your parent say something like that to you before? Well, I want you to do this. I need you to clean up your room. I need you to do this. Or else. My mom never so easy with me. And I'm easy with my boys too. But there are times when I'll say, boys, I need you to do this. Or else. Jesus says right here, therefore repent, or else I am coming to you quickly. And I will make war against them with the sword of my mouth. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. He says, I'm coming to make war with them. This is a beautiful thing that Jesus says, I'm not going to allow you to keep killing yourself. I'm not going to allow you to keep harming yourself. I'm coming to you quickly. This is a real warning to us that might be playing church. He says, if you keep doing that, I'm coming quickly. And I'm bringing a sword with me. He who has an ear, let him hear what he says to the churches. To him who overcomes, to him I will give some of the hidden manna, and I will give him a white stone with a new name on it, which no one knows but he who receives it. This is a beautiful symbol of just salvation. This hidden manna. You remember the story of the manna that God provided for the people in the wilderness? He provided to them day after day. They never went without. They never went hungry. Jesus said, I'm going to give hidden manna, which is himself. If you remember back in the book of John, chapter 6, he talks about himself being the bread of life. And if we were eating this bread, we would never hunger again. He's going to give of himself. And then he says, I'm going to give him a white stone. Now there's something like 30 different commentators that have different ideas about what this white stone is. Here's my favorite. Back in ancient times, when they went before a jury or for a judge, the jury would have a white stone and a dark stone. And if there was time to make the decision of whether guilty or not guilty, they would throw their stone into the jar. And then the judge would take the stones and he would count. Everyone dark, guilty. Guilty and worthy of the punishment for the crime they've committed. But if there were a white stone was a call of innocence. A call of being completely forgiven, completely innocent, and freedom to go. I love that. When I think about how Jesus says, I'll give to them a white stone. I will give to them, it's kind of like when you read about in Scripture, how he makes us whiter than snow. And he gives us a new name. And I'll close with this. This world we're living in, we talked about it for just a brief moment. I asked you, where would you say Satan's throne is? And you could look at New Orleans or Las Vegas or Washington or Chicago or Iran, or you can look in your cell phone. But I'll tell you, where Satan's throne is today is in our backyard. It is right here. It's all around us. We are to be found faithful. And through him we are overcomers. We overcome the world. And we will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. And through him we are operating out of victory, not out of defeat. And in that, the world that is evil around us wants to give each and every one of you a name. Wants to label each and every one of you by a name. They want to say, you're a disgrace to your family. You'll never measure up. You'll never, you fit into this mold. You're just like your father was, or you're just like your family was. Your last name is tainted in this community, and that's who you are. You're never going to be good enough at this or good enough at that. Isn't it a beautiful, wonderful thing? Our Savior and Lord, Jesus Christ, right here says, I'm going to give them a new name. And that's the only name we should strive after. That's the only name that matters. That's the only name that makes a difference. Is a new name that he gives us. Will you pray with me this morning? Father, we love you. We praise you so much for your Son, Jesus. And as we have read this letter, yes, it is to a church in Pergamum, an ancient church, but it's also a letter to us. Lord, may we be found faithful even in times of despair, even in times that we look around and we say, this is Satan's throne. May we stand firm in our faith. And may we as a church be accountable one to another, that we don't let Satan's schemes, his plans, his destruction creep into our body. But help us to be accountable one to another, to love one another enough to say, I love you enough to tell you the truth. To be a body that brightly shines for Jesus. Lord, when you return, and we call upon your name even now, as the word says in Revelation at the end of the book, come even now, come Jesus. Lord, when you come, may we be found faithful. We pray this in your precious and your holy name. Amen. I hope you've enjoyed the brothers up here. Can I be one of the brothers? Okay. I hope you enjoyed the brothers this morning as they share with us. They're going to sing a couple more songs. At the end of service, they have a table in the back. Listen, some of us have been shopping. Some of us have been totally quarantined to our house. That's excellent. Some of you have been out shopping. You've been taking precautions at Walmart or supermarket. You know what to do. So spread out. They have a merchandise table in the back. I want to encourage you, if you've been touched by the music, I've been listening to it for weeks. It's really helped me to see that this isn't just a hard time, but this is really the sweet by and by that we've been going through. See Jesus in the little things as we've been going through this time. It's not a time of despair. It's a time for the church to rise up, to be the church. Instead of the Lord fighting against us with the sword, we say, I'll be on that side of you. Jesus, you lead with the sword and we'll fight back the gates of hell with you. It's an amazing time. If you've been touched by the music, pick up some of their merchandise. There's also a bucket in the back there for a love offering. These guys, they said, you know, we'll come. It doesn't matter. We just want to come and share with you. And I love their hearts being on display. So you come and you share, you be gracious and giving to the ministry of these brothers up here. So keep sharing the love of Christ wherever they go. Okay?
That was a great sermon. We appreciate that. It's been awesome being in the house of the Lord today. Getting to sit under a sermon, getting to fellowship a little bit, seeing people you've never seen before, seeing people you're familiar with. But we never like to go to a church without giving someone the opportunity to deal with some hard issues. Something that Jesus has laid on your heart. Maybe it's something you're struggling with right now. We've been in a very, like we said, a very strange time in our lives right now. There's a lot of things to be worried about. Some folks are without a job. Some people are struggling really bad. Folks, that's a huge burden in itself right there. Having to deal with the financial strain and stress of what's going on. But then there's a lot of worry and fear. God said, do not let your hearts be troubled. The best way, I believe, that you can deal with that is totally surrendering that issue, that burden. Folks, He made everything you see here. He created the universe. He created human life. What world makes us think He can't take care of it? But He gives us a free will to choose what we want to do. It's not some dictator up there saying you have to do this. He lets you choose. I'm so glad that one Saturday night when I was 14 years old, I chose to surrender my heart to Him. Are you sitting here this morning and you have not accepted Jesus as your Savior. Or maybe, like I said, it's just a burden. You don't want to right now, something you're struggling with. Why not surrender that to Him? And because of everything going on, we're not going to have an altar call per se, but you can still respond right where you're at. Hope this song touches your heart.
All to Jesus I surrender, all to Him I freely give. I will ever love and trust Him, in His presence daily live. I surrender all. I surrender all to Thee, my blessed Savior. I surrender all to Jesus. I surrender. Humbly at His feet I bow. Worldly pleasures all forsaken. Take me, Jesus, take me now. I surrender all. I surrender all to Thee, my blessed Savior. I surrender all to Thee, my blessed Savior. I surrender all.
Now, we've only got one more song for you this morning, but before we do that, it has been a great place to be, and I'm thankful to be here. Like he said, back there in the back, we have a table with our merch on it. We've got some T-shirts and CDs back there. Everything that we make money-wise today, we don't take any money from that for ourselves. It all goes back into our ministry. That's what this is. This is a ministry. I know a great way of looking at it is there are some people who will go to church on a Mother's Day or an Easter service or something like that who would never go to church any other time. There's also those people who's willing to listen to a song but not a sermon. Folks, we need preaching in our lives, but some people just aren't receptive to it. So what we do is we reach those who we can through song. So everything that we get goes back into furthering our ministry. Right now we're doing studio work, so a lot of that goes into that. Right now we have a special going on. You can buy a CD for $10 or a shirt for, how much is that again? I forget. Incorrect. I think it's $15. Okay, that's the deal. The deal is you can buy a CD and a T-shirt for $20, so you save $5 there. But that's better than Walmart. That's better. Also, you don't have to see the people of Walmart when you try to visit a table. Oh my gosh, we know a comedian, a Christian comedian. We actually heard him sing Monday at a live table, and he wrote a song about Walmart. And it was so funny. Oh gosh, I wish I had that gift of writing funny songs. But come back there and see us. We'd love to meet you all. Now, love offering. I know a lot of people do not carry cash. That's okay. We have a card reader, and if you'd like to donate that way, we are able to do that. So come back and see us, talk to us for a little bit. Another way to connect with us is through social media. Right now, we're getting a pretty big following on Facebook and Instagram. We do videos, gosh, and at least once a week. We sing some acapella stuff, some old hymns. We also post vlogs and stuff like that, and we do some pretty crazy stuff. I think our last vlog we did Shire Brothers Olympics. That was interesting. Anything with us, physical activity-wise, is pretty funny. Yeah, we're learning that we're getting older, so we get injured a lot easier. Aaron hurt his wrist. Aaron hurt his wrist. Jake hurt his ankle. He was in a brace for a week after.
And Josh lost to me, so here's pride.
It's my friend. But yeah, we do stupid stuff like that all the time. So check us out on Facebook. You just go to Facebook and search Shire Brothers, or you can go to our website. We have all of our merchandise on there too. It's shirebrothers.com, or Instagram. We are the Shire Brothers on that. Shire Brothers, they wouldn't let us do it. Anyways, it's been great being here. We got one more song for you, and we hope y'all enjoy it. It's a brand new song.
The doors of the church swing open, and all of God's people come pouring inside. Well, I love the sound of a hallelujah when the saints get to singing and the song starts to rise. I love the sound of heaven and feel this place, and the rocks keep silent one more day. Anybody got a reason to praise Him? Anybody got a heart that's changed and made alive? Come on, testify, testify. Anybody gonna lift up His name? Anybody here unashamed of Jesus Christ? Come on, testify, testify. Somebody give Him glory. Well, tell me a miracle story and all He's done in you. Tell me how you see Him move the mountains, and tell me about the fire and how He brought you through. Oh, anybody got a reason to praise Him? Anybody got a heart that's changed and made alive? Testify, testify. Anybody gonna lift up His name? Anybody here unashamed of Jesus Christ? Come on, testify, testify. The redeemed say how He felt the loss and pain, the highest cost by dying on the cross. Testify, come on and testify. Let the redeemed say how they have been saved by His